for the ISUPK. Start at 1 West 125th Street, Oakland chapter. Not chapter, but ISUPK Oakland. We're about to get this Sabbath started. Elijah.
Check before we go.
First priest call up, step forward to step his name right.
Become Ahmad, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasharala.
Become Ahmad, Ban Yahawada, Ban Yasharala.
La Yasharala.
Get to the prayers. Start good. While you're from Hakodam, we'll face the east. We'll start with the Lord's Prayer. All right, Abanah. Shabbat Shemayah.
Shabbat Shemayah.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemkah.
Shemkah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malachutah.
Malachutah.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazayah.
Ratazayah.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ma'aratazah.
Ma'aratazah.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Washamayah.
Washamayah.
Thundanawa.
Thundanawa.
Lakam. Cal.
Cal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Wawasnawa.
Wawasnawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Wawasginawa.
Wawasginawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Tabayaynawa.
Tabayaynawa.
On the side one.
On the side one.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashaynawa.
Hawashaynawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kayalaka.
Kayalaka.
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa.
Wa'ala.
Wa'ala.
Wa'atapara.
Wa'atapara.
La'awalamyam.
La'awalamyam.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Baba Bashar. The thunder now. Hakak. La Parah. Kal Makalah. Wakal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Amatazarium. Hakak. Lahathium. Hakak. Al-Rakawat. Amata'ala. Lagarshan. Bahashimi Yahushai. Water. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal all matters. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Bless Israel. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Wayasharala.
Wahayabayah.
Wahayabayah.
Safaria.
Safaria.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magan.
Magan.
Hagan.
Hagan.
Bahashim Yahushai.
Bahashim Yahushai.
The water Arman.
The water Arman. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
The school.
The school.
Bless.
Bless.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalm 121. Aisha'ah.
Aisha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahaharia.
Ahaharia.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yala'ah.
Yala'ah.
Azaria.
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 Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aishah.
Aisha.
Shemayam.
Shemayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yatan.
Al-Yatan.
Ramawat.
Ramawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanah.
Hanah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yashan.
Yashan.
Shalamar.
Shalamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamika.
Yamika.
Yamawam.
Yamawam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayara.
Wayara.
Walayala.
Wayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Kalrai.
Kalrai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afulapashka.
Afulapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazahaska.
Tazahaska.
Wabuaska.
Wabuaska.
Ma'ais.
Ma'ais.
Awalam.
Awalam.
Wa'ad awalam. Somebody. Wa'ad awalam.
Wa'ad awalam. In the English. I will lift up mine eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From which cometh my help.
From which cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
Which hath made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The power shall preserve thee from all evil.
The power shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth,
from this time forth,
even forevermore.
and even forevermore. All right, Psalm 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Kayahana.
Al-Kayahana.
Wahayabayat. Why? Yeka. Awad Yeka.
Awad-Yeka.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Anika.
Al-Anika.
Ya'ira Yawam. Ya'ira Yamwa.
Yahweh Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'itazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Al-Tazafan one Yeka.
Al-Tazafan one Yeka.
Al-Marwa.
Al-Marwa.
Rakawa.
Lakawa.
Warakakidam.
Wanakakida.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shem Yasharala.
Shem Yasharala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Na'itazawa.
Na'itazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al-Yaka.
Al-Yaka.
Bayat.
Bayat.
Yakar Yawa.
Yakar-Yawa.
Yakar Waswa. Yakar Waswa.
Yakar-Waswa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Washamai.
Washamai.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Mawa'ava.
Marahama.
Wahagariam.
Wahagariam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalat. Falashat.
Falashat.
Amyashabia.
Amyashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Namashawar.
Namashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Nabayalawai.
Nabayalawai.
Salah.
Salah.
Ashalaham.
Ashalaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabian,
Kayabian,
Bonakal,
Bonakal,
Kwayashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ari Dara'a,
Ba'aya Dara'a,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadaya Mawa,
Nadaya Mawa,
Ka'ira,
Kara,
Waka Azaba,
Waka Azab,
Waka Zabat,
Waka Zabat,
Waka Tazal,
Waka Tazal,
Mana I,
Mana I,
Kal Nasaya Kamwa,
Kal Nasaya Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashtar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Naya Rash, Naya Ra'ash,
Naya Ra'ash,
Naya Rashad, Naya Rashad,
Naya Rashad,
Manawa,
Manawa,
As,
As,
Na'awat,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagalgula,
Kagalgula,
Lakwash,
Lakwash,
Laponya Raka,
Lapanya Rakwa,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Saba'ari Ira,
Aya Aya,
Wakala Haba,
Wakala
Talahat,
Talahat,
Hariyam,
Hariyam,
Kun,
Kun,
Theradama,
Theradama,
Masa Irika,
Masa Arika,
Wabasa Wapaska,
Wabasala Paka,
Tabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kualawam,
Palawam,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shilka,
Shilka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya Asa,
Kayata,
Shilka,
Shilka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labaka,
Nabaka,
Al Yanawam,
Al Yanawam,
Al Kahara Arataza,
Al Kahara Arataza. In the English, keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
Hold your house.
Hold your house.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
Hold your house.
Hold your house.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
They be no more.
They be no more.
In remembrance.
In remembrance.
For Select. But they have consulted together.
For they have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarenes.
And the Hagarenes.
Gebal.
Gebal.
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
Were the inhabitants of Tyre.
Were the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Asher is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jab.
As to Jab.
At the brook of Kishon.
At the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Zeb.
And like Zeb.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes as Zabah.
All their princes as Zabah.
And as Zalmunna.
And as Zalmunna.
Who said, let us take to ourselves.
Take to ourselves.
The house of Yahweh.
The houses of Yahweh.
In possession.
In possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a stubble before the wind.
As the fire burns the wood.
As the fire burns the wood.
As the flame sets the mountains on fire.
As the flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
And troubled forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the most high.
Art the most high.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Saul's turn. Be seated. 26 and 31. Okay.
Genesis chapter 26, verse 31 in the Hebrew. Wayashak Yamwa Babakwar Wayashak Ayawa Ayash La'ak Yawa Wayashalakum Yatazakwak, Wayalakwa, Ma'atwa, Bashalawam, Yahweh, Wayayam, Hahawa, Wayaabawa, Ibadia, that is a cock. Waya dad what? Lawa, Adawa, Habar, Ashar, Kapari wa. Waya Amari wa. Lawa, Ataza Anwa, Mayam, Waya Kwara, Atha, Shaba'a, Khan, Sham, Hayar, Ba'ar, Shabai, Ad, Hayawam, Hazah, verse 34. Yahweh, Ashawa, Ban, Arabayam, Sanad, Wayakwak, Aisha, Yahweh, Yahweh dad Yah, Ba, Ba'ara, Akat, Yah, Wa'ah, Bashama, Ayala, Slakia, Ayalawa, Akat, Yah, Wayahawayam, Ra, Ayak, Slakia, Rawak, Wayatazar, Kak, Walara, Bakwa, chapter 27, verse 1. Yahweh, Hayat, Zakwan, Yatazakwak, Watakayam. Wayahawa. Wayahaya. Kaya. Zakwan. Yata Zakwat. Wata Kahayam. Ayan Yawa. Mara'a. Wayakwara. Ashawa. Banwa. Adadal. Waya Amar. Al Yawa. Banya. Waya Amar. Al Yawa. Anana. Waya Amar. Ana. Na'a. Zakwa Yahya. La'a. Yada Ya. Yawan. Mawat. Ya.
26, we start at 31. Genesis 26 and 31. And they rose up betimes in the morning and sware one to another. And Isaac sent them away, and they departed from him in peace. 42. And it came to pass.
Real quick on that. That right there, you go back up to 30. Read that 30 there.
And he made them a feast, and they did eat and drink.
Made them a feast. This right here is showing real brotherhood right here. This is what happened every time a brother go to a different city, man. And he gets to dwell in his brother's spot. You know what I mean? Right. The brother invites that brother in, man, and he gets a king's meal at that brother's house, man. Brother open up everything and show him nothing but love. He get the feast. They gonna chop it up about the truth. You know what I mean? They gonna show what makes the UPK on one accord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the UPK so great, is that everybody is on the same page when it comes to this truth. So with that being said, you're gonna get that hospitality, you're gonna get that brotherhood, you're gonna get that meal that you got, and then in the morning, guess what? Y'all gonna give departures, man. Y'all gonna give departures with each other, man. You gonna thank that brother for his brotherhood, and you're gonna go about your way to do what? Do the will of the Most High, man. That's what every brother in this truth does, man. When we show up at a different city, it ain't because we going on vacation or something. It's because we going to do the will of the Most High, man. When we show up in different cities, other people want to go to New York because they want to see the skyscraper. They want to go to Miami. They want to see dolphins and stuff. You know what I mean? Now we go to Miami. We want to see the men of the Lord, man. we go to different cities, we go to North Carolina, we go to Atlanta, is because we going to visit men of the Lord. Right. And we're going to stand out there in the highways and byways, and we're going to help them brothers spread this truth. So that's why we go to different cities, and that's why, you know what I mean? And when we go to these cities, this is the reward that we get. Brothers take us in, man. And they invite us over. The sisters be so humble. The sisters show so much humility, man. There might be an issue going on in that house, but man, when the brotherhood show up, a righteous sister in the UPK, man, you ain't gonna never know that because it's gonna be sir. It's gonna be a whole lot of sirs going on and coming out of her mouth. Sir, would you like this? Sir, would you like that? You like, God damn, man, you know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing, man. It ain't because we want to be called sir. It's because that sister just got the right spirit about herself. Right. So, go ahead, sir.
Okay, back to 31. And they rose up betimes in the morning and swore one to another. And Isaac sent them away, and they departed from him in peace. Verse 32. And it came to pass the same day that Isaac's servants came and told him concerning the well which they had digged, and said unto him, we have found water.
It's like, if any brother know what it means to find water, man, you out there, man, water is life. You know what I mean? This ain't spiritual life, but man, they found a way for these brothers to dwell in this area. You digging you a well, you trying to hang out around there, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get you a life source right there. Right. The cattle got to drink and stuff when we put this school together. You know what I'm saying? You need water up in there, man. You need that's what when I speak of life, I'm talking about in the physical, not the spiritual, but the physical. You physically need some water around there. They told this brother, hey, we found it. So we're in a good place. You know what I mean? Right.
Go ahead. Okay, verse 33, and he called it Shabbat. Therefore the name of the city is Beersheba unto this day. Verse 34, and Esau was 40 years old when he took a wife, Judith, and the daughter, took to wife, Judith, the daughter of Berai, the Hittite, and Bashema, and the daughter of Elon, the Hittite. Verse 35, which were a grief mine unto Isaac and Rebekah. Which grief of a mine unto Isaac and Rebekah. Verse 27 to 1, and it came to pass that when Isaac was old, and his eyes were dim so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, my son. And he said unto him, behold, here I am. Verse 2, and he said, behold, now I am old, I know not the day of my death.
That's it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we go back up there, we was looking at that word Hittite, man. The Hittites in modern day thing right now are the Turkish people. You know what I'm saying? At that time they were like the Africans, Moab of that region. You know what I mean? But today's modern people would be the Turkish. From what I was doing the thing. So, and we know that, you know, the Turkish people, man, we'll get into that up in here too. Salaki, a new caller on the phone? All right, go ahead.
Book of Genesis, chapter 2. Book of Genesis, chapter 27. 27 verse 3 in the Hebrew. Wa'aita, sha'a, na'a, talyaka, wakwa, shafta, wataza'a, ashada, yataza, wada, laya, taza, yada, verse 4. Wa'asha, laya, mata'ain, yum, ka'ashar, I have tayyar, wa'abara, wa'abaya'a, laya, wa'atala, ba'abawar, kabaraka, Napashia, Batazam, Slakia, Bataram, Amawaf, Waira, Bakwa, Shama'ai, Badabar, Yatazakwa, Al, Aishawa, Banwa, Wayalak, Ashawa, Ashada, Atazawad, Tazayad, Laha Baram, Salakia, Laha Bayab, verse 6. Why Rabakwa, Amara, Al, Ya'ai Kwab, Bayab, La'amar, Hana, Shama'ithia, Abayawa, Slakia, Abayaka, Madabar, Al, Ashawa, Akyaka, La'amar, verse 7. Habaya'a, Laya, Tazayad, Wa'aisha, Ya, Mata'aim, Yam, Ma'akala, Ya'abarak, Ka, Lapanya, Yahawa, Lapanya, Mayahya, Wa'aita, Banya, Shemad, Bakwalya, La'ashar, Anya, Matazawa, Aska, verse 9, Lak, Na, Al, Hatazayam, Slakia, Hatazaan, Wayak, Wakwak, Lajab, Mashan, Shanya, Gada'a, Izawam, Tabayan, Wa'a Aisha, Atham, Maita Amyam, Yum, La'abayak, Yaka, Ka'ashara, I have.
All right, Genesis chapter 27, verse 3. Therefore, take, I pray thee, thy weapon, thy quiver, and thy bow. I was looking for quiver. I'm just something to carry the arrows.
Right. Quiver is that little backpack that they put on their back to put the arrows in.
Yeah. And thy bow, and go out to the field and take me some venison. Verse 4, and make me some savory meat such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may be blessed, thee before I die.
So he's saying right here, man, go out there, let's prepare a good meal in between you and I, father and his older son, you know what I mean? Let's get a good meal going, man. I can bless you in the name of the Most High, man. Go out there and grab me something good. Put me something, give me one of them good deers out there, you know what I mean?
Right.
Go out there, do your hunting, get us a good deer. Come out, I know you crafty, you know what I mean? I know you the hunter of the family. Go out there and make your daddy proud, you know what I'm saying? Good.
Okay, verse 5, and Rebekah heard when Isaac spoke to Esau his son, and Esau went out to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. Verse 6, Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me some venison, and take me some savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord, and bless thee before the Lord before my death.
So that was Rebecca was what's the name? Yeah, Rebecca was eavesdropping, you know what I mean? And when Esau took off to go to the fields and everything, she knew that blessing was supposed to go to who? She knew that blessing was supposed to go to Jacob, man.
Jacob, right.
She went in there and she began to do her little thing, man. She said, nah, the Most High told me this is your blessing. And your father's about to pass, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's ready to give up the ghost, man. He's setting himself up to get that ghost stuff. And that blessing needs to go to you. So she's putting this into play. Go ahead.
In verse 8, now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Verse 9, go now to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats. And I will make thee them savory meat for thy father, such as he loved.
Right. So she said, hey, listen to me, man. Listen to me. We ain't got a whole lot of time for debating and none of that. Listen to me. I need you to listen. Pay attention.
Right.
Handle this. Go handle this. Because once again, you know what I mean? Your father ready to give up the ghost. Go out there, grab me this. I'm finna make this thing the way I know your father like it. You know what I mean? He gonna love it at the end of this. Because who can make it better than your wife, man? If you done had a rib, and she a halfway decent cook, you done got used to that. You know what I mean? You know she finna put a venison, put a goat, man, especially if she the truth. Come on, man. Some lamb, some goat, and your rib about that life, man, you know good and well she know how you like it.
It's going down.
Right. You know what I mean? She know how you like it. So man, you finna get the blessing. You finna get, man, you gonna get a blessing, he gonna give you the staff, if you know what I mean, you finna get it all. You brothers got anything? You wanna jump in? Okay. All right, we're on 10, go ahead.
In Genesis chapter 27, verse 10 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Ya Kwab, Al, Rabaka, Amawa, Han, Aishawa, Akya, Ayash, Shaim Ayar, Wa Anakwa, Ya, Ayash, Balak, Iwalya, Yamashani, Ya, Abaya, Wahayaya, Ha, Ya, by Anan Yawa, Pamatai Ta'ai, Ihaba Akya, Auya, Walala, Wala'a, Barakah, verse 13. Wata Amar, Lawa, Amaya, Auya, Walalaka, Banya Yam, Ak, Shemai, Bakwalya, Walak, Wakak, Laya, verse 14. Wayalak, Wayawaka, Wayaba'a, La'amawa, Wata'ash, Amawa, Mata'aim, Yam, Ka'ashara, I have, Abayawa, Watakwak, Rabakwak, Badadia, Shawa, Banha, Hadadal, Hakwa, Mata, Da, Ashara, Aitha, Babaya, Watalabash, Wa'akwab, Bayan, Bana, Akwatan, verse 16. Wa'at, Ibad, Gadayaya, Azar, Yam, Halaba, Yarash, Rashad, Yadyawa, Wa'al, Wa'aya, Kalaquad, Quath, Tazawa, Aryawa, Watathan, Amatai Ayim Yum. Wa'ad. Alaquam. Asherah. Ashapa. Bayad. Ja'ak.
Okay, now Genesis chapter 27, verse 10. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. Verse 11. And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man.
So right there, Jacob is like, man, this ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? This ain't gonna work. Jacob like a damn werewolf. I mean, Esau like a damn werewolf. I'm smooth, and you know what I mean? I'm silky up in this guy, man. This brother over here got so much hair. How am I supposed to pull this off? And it shows you, it says up there that Isaac had, you know, his eyes had befallen him, so he was leaning towards the touch and the smell, you know what I mean? So, and we're going to get into that in a brief moment and everything, but this brother like, man, I'm going to walk in there, Pop's going to already, he going to know it ain't me. She like, man, once again, listen to me, son. I got this, you know what I mean? I got this. I'm laying it out to you. Go ahead.
Okay, verse 12. My father, peradventure, will kill me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing.
Right. So what he's saying right there, man, once he found out I'm up in here trying to get this,
You gonna give me
trying
cause?
to get this blessing, yeah, you gonna give me cause, you gonna give me curse before the Most High, man. You gonna give me curse before the Lord, and he ain't gonna give me a blessing. He gonna set up a curse for me. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And verse 13, and his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son. Only obey my voice and go fetch me them.
So she said to him what she said to him. Hey, the curse, I'm the one telling you to do this. You know what I mean? I'm telling you to do this. I spoke with the Most High. If anything is gonna happen, the curse is gonna be on me.
Most High spoke to her.
To her once upon a time. So they had dinner. But she figured, hey, if he do find out, I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna tell him I told you to do this. You know what I mean? So he gonna curse me. Is what she did that. If he do anything that happens, I'm coming in there. I'm letting him know, man. I put him up to do this. Don't curse him. Put it on me. You know what I mean? Right. And you know, brothers in the world, I ain't curse. Who gonna curse their wife? Right. True Israelite. You know what I mean? One indeed. Right. The Howard. The name Yahweh shall. You just gotta go. But go ahead.
It's like that from me, son.
Yep.
You know, from the time that she was pregnant when she received this prophecy, you know, from the Lord. This is something she's been waiting on for years.
Right.
You know, and she knows what has to befall her son Jacob. So, you know, it's like she's been waiting for just this very moment. And she knew this was the moment that he was to assume his birthright.
Right. Right. So that's why she's saying, man, I've already had counsel, you know what I mean?
Right.
I already had this is what has to happen. Right. Listen to me.
Come to pass.
Right. Listen to me. And if it ain't what the Most High said it was, I'm gonna take the blame. But if it is what he said it is, right, you finna get this blessing, man.
That's right. And also, if I make sense,
yes,
sir. So it's tantamount to, you know, being in the truth now, you know, going through what we go through every day, you know, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, carrying out this truth, you know, in our jobs, in our houses, and so on and so forth.
Right.
And, you know, we are few in numbers.
Man.
You know, people say, well, what did you wrong? You know, you guys can't be in the truth, but we are the home of the truth.
Right.
You know, and we will take all the criticism and so forth for being in the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the end of the day, Christ is coming for the few, not the masses.
Right.
He's coming for us. So,
right. And if I made a feedback off of that, when it comes to that, what's the wise thing for a brother to do? Unless you absolutely know, or unless you absolutely know your next best step is to not, you know what I mean? Not speaking. I'll get you an answer for that. I'll get you counsel for that. I'll go speak to the man above me. You know what I mean? Just like the man above her gave her the blueprint on how this was supposed to go. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how brothers don't get confounded in the truth, man. We listen to the brothers above us when we get counsel. Right. We don't lean to our own understanding when it comes to nothing in here. We out here giving speeches and everything. If a brother don't know, you tell man, I'm gonna have to get counsel on that for you. You know what I'm saying? Because Commander Jerry Yohana is not into brothers getting confounded. And Jerry Muhammad definitely into brothers being confounded out here.
Right.
Speaking on what they don't know of. This sister was speaking of what she knew of. Go ahead.
Right. And verse 14, and he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat such as his father loved. Verse 15, and Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them on Jacob, her younger son.
The raiment means she grabbed some clothing that Esau would usually wear and had his smell and stuff on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Stuff that she knew his father would recognize, and since he was dealing with feelings and smell, you know what I mean? Go ahead.
And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck.
That sister was bad, and that's how damn hairy Esau was. This brother had, hey, you see that little hillbilly white dude with the hair popping out his tank top, man? And you got the one with the hair popping out his t-shirt.
Right.
Hey, that ain't even a tank top, man. You got a t-shirt on, and you got hair popping all out. Your arms is full, you know what I mean? Full of hair and everything.
Right, Esau looking like cousin here, huh?
Right. Looking like cousin around here. Man.
Walk around with no water razor in it.
No water razor. Couldn't give a damn.
Like it's a natural.
Frolicking around out there in the fields and everything. You know, it's not a bad thing to not be afraid to get dirty. You know what I'm saying? You know, good well, man. Brothers, wait, there comes a time, man, especially when y'all brothers who have signed up for Hebrew, you gonna get dirty, man. Don't be afraid of that dirt. When Captain McCall call you, you know what I'm saying, that you doing the wrong thing. Don't be afraid to get dirty. The brothers out here, man, we out there rains. You got brothers in the snow. You got brothers in the desert. You got brothers in the rain. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's afraid to get dirty. So, I mean, that's not the issue. Getting dirty is not the issue, but the brother was just all hairy and all these other things that it was just crazy. She took the skin from a baby goat and wrapped around. That's how hairy the brother was. You know what I mean? And rough.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. That's right. Okay. You want to move on?
Well, 20.
Okay. Hey, so with that being said, Israel, we're going to wrap up the class right there. Hey, Most High in Christ for the brothers coming out, especially the brothers in the truth. Any callers on the line? All right, well, hey, Most High in Christ for the Most High in Christ for the brothers that's in the room, and if anybody's on the chat, Most High in Christ for y'all too. So with that being said, Amajim,
When you come, huckle down. All right. Prayer is going. It was prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Kodash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Malakuska. Taba'ah. Watazai. Hayah. Asha. Ba'aratazah. Hayah. Bashemayah. Thundanawa. Come. Cow, Yawam, Wasalaknawa, Wasnawa, Waslaknawa, Wala'ah, Kamayanawa, Walasai one, Ball, Hawashai now, Mayan, Lai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wahatapira, I will love you. In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Father, Yahweh Shai. Baba Kushai. Latana Akak. Cal Madala. Cal Madawa. Akak. Atahar. Amatazaria. Akak. Lahakmium. Akak. Arakawat. Mata'ala. Ladarshan. Bahashimi Hoshai. One Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. Bless Israel. Yahweh Shai. We're Rahmanawa. Wayasharala. Wahayabayat. Saparium. Barak. Wata'ah. Magun. Bahashim Yahushai. The Waraman. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. Bless. Heal. Shield. Protect. The Warren family. The Price family. The Taylor family. That's it. Thompson family. The Gibbs family. The Harris family. Brothers and sisters in Israel.
The house of Kakamamai. And all of Israel.
Thank you. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it. Right. All right, so 121. Asha'ah. Ayenya. Al-Haharium. Mahayan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'an. Yahweh. Asha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Malawat. Regalka. Al-Yanawam. Shamarika. Anah. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Shawamar. Yasharala. Yahweh. Shamarika. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyakah. Yamawam. Hashamash. La'ah. Yakakah. Wayarat. Wayalah. Yahweh. Shamarika. Makalrai. Yashamar. Aslapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza Asket. Waba wa Asket. Ma'ais. Wa'ai awalam.
I will look at mine eyes. Until the hills. From which cometh my help. My help cometh from the power. Which has made the earth. He will not suffer which has made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The power is thy keeper. The power is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The power shall preserve thee. From all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The power shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forward. And even forevermore.
All right. So 33. Alahayim. Al-Damayalaka. Al-Takarash. Wa'al Tashakwat. Al-Kayahana. Awad Yaka. Yahama. Yawam. Wa'ash. Al-Arika. Yamwa. Sawada. Wayata. Ya'ai Al-Tazapun 1 Yaka. Marwa. Lakawa. Wanakakidam. Magalia. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Shem Yasharala. Iwada. Kaya. Na'ai Tazawah. Rabba. Yakadwa. Al-Yakad. Baryat. Yakarwa. Alahaya. Adamam. Wayashamai. Alahaya. Wa'aba. Wahagariya. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalak. Palashat. Yashavia. Tazabor. Gamasha War. Nalawad. Ma'aim. Hayawad. Sarawad. Naponya Lawad. Salah. Ashalaham. Kamadian. Kasaya Sara'ah. Kayabian. Borakal. Kwayashwan. Nashamadwa. Ira Dara'ah. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayatamwa. Nadaya Mawa. Ka'ara. Waka Azaba. Waka Za'ala. Yeah. Waka Zabah. Waka Tazal. Mana'ai. Kal Nasaya Kamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Naya Rasha. Lanawa. As. Nalawa. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagalgula. Kakwash. Laponya Raka. Ka'ash. Saba Ira. Wakala Haba. Salahat. Hariyam. Kan. Daradama. Rasa Irika. Wamasa Wafaska. Tabahalam. Mala'a. Panyaham. Kualawam. Wayabakashwa. Shamka. Yahawa. Yabashwa. Wayabahawa. Ayai. Wayakaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayadaiwa. Kaya Ata. Shamka. Yahawa. Nabatka. Al-Yawam. Al-Arataza.
In English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
Hold your house.
Hold your house.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
Hold your house.
Hold your house.
For lo,
Thine
enemies make a tumult.
enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
Against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off.
let us cut them off
From being a nation.
from being a nation.
That the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more
may be no more
in remembrance.
in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom
And the Ishmaelites.
and the Ishmaelites,
Moab.
of Moab,
And the Hagarites.
and the Hagarites,
Gabal.
Gabal,
And Ammon.
and Ammon,
Amalek.
and Amalek,
The Philistines.
the Philistines,
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with them.
Asher also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have opened the children of Lot.
Do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites.
as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabbok.
as to Jabbok,
At the brook of Kison.
at the brook of Kison,
Which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make them like the nobles of Arab.
Make their nobles like the rest,
And like Zeb.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all the princes of Zabah.
all the princes of Zabah,
And as Zamunah.
and as the moon,
Who said,
who said,
let us
Let us
take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the house of Yahweh
the house of Yahweh
in possession.
in possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power,
Make them like a wheel.
make them like a wheel,
As a stubble before the wind.
as a stubble before the wind,
As the fire burns the wood.
as a fire burns the wood,
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
as the flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest.
with thy tempest,
And make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame,
That they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
Let them be confounded.
let them be
And
confounded
troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame.
let them be put to shame
And perish.
and perish,
That men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So it's his turn. I'm going to give one courtesy to
We got a little bit ahead of ourselves.
La Yasharala.
yeah.
This concludes our Sabbath class.
We'll give one courtesy to the teacher. We'll give one courtesy to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amazim Shabbat, Amazim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah.
All right. That's my time. We'll give one courtesy to the sisters out there. Men of Israel, Amazim Shabbat, Amazim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So that's my time. With that being said, class dismissed.